And welcome back, YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. As always, I appreciate that. And today, let's review Resident Evil 7 Biohazard something, something, something. I don't understand why these games have multiple names, but still. Okay, you play this guy whose girlfriend is missing for 3 years. You get this clue that there is something with a house somewhere in one of the southern states of the US. So you go there and start unraveling the secrets of the house, the secrets of the people that lived or used to live there. The graphics looks really good, good use of light and darkness. It has its distinctive atmosphere, moving around the corridors of the house. It is scary, it is creepy. Also, the sound design is phenomenal. You will hear your footsteps, your breathing, the ticking of the grandmother or father's clock. Really very atmospheric, immersive, really nice. Again, the atmosphere is really creepy. So what you do is move around the house, finding objects you can use to solve some puzzles in the house, and then move to new areas that open up in the house. So it is a fairly linear experience. You'll be going through the same rooms of the house multiple times. So there's a bunch of backtracking going on. But once you've sort of solved the puzzle, then usually you'll be scared by some of the characters or some of the enemies that jump at you. So this game is really suited for YouTubers, for Let's Players who like to scream at their screens when one enemy appears.
Ethan, it's okay. It's okay, it's me. I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
You shouldn't have done that!
So this stuff is pretty random. So here I'm playing cat and mouse with that guy, and I'm moving around the table. He's trying to move around it as well. So he should be on the other side of the table right now. But as I move around it and I peek behind the corner, you see that the enemy is just vanished. It's just gone. That's strange. Now these encounters are very cinematic, but also highly scripted. So the game sort of takes away the controls from you, and it's not very clear what you need to do. Either kill the enemy or run away and hide. That's pretty much the biggest flaw of the game. You just don't know, right? So you get a bunch of weapons, like a pistol and a shotgun and a flamethrower, but again, it's not always clear if an enemy is beatable, if you can actually put it down. So you'll be wasting a lot of ammo, and then you think, maybe I should run from this enemy. So you do that. Now this is the biggest design flaw. Why give you guns? Why give you weapons? Because if you look at these really popular and just amazing horror games like Outlast, or what was the other one? Amnesia, they took away the weapons. You didn't have any means of defending yourself. That was a real big part of the horror, that you just couldn't defend yourself and that you had to avoid the monster, right? Not in this game, because sort of the enemies sort of pop out of nowhere and they start chasing you, and they don't show logical behavior. So these encounters are highly scripted, and it becomes sort of a formula. It becomes a trick, more or less, throughout the game. That's not to say that this game is not fun. It is fun for a while, but it's not the greatest horror game you will ever play. I think that is Outlast and Amnesia. Those games are just phenomenal because they actually did something new. They didn't give you the weapons. Again, that made large part of the suspense, the fun in those games. Also, you can craft some items in this game, but it's really tacked on and doesn't make any sense to have that. They could have left it out, I think. It makes no sense to craft ammunition. It makes no sense to, I don't know, to craft healing items. That stuff you'll see everywhere and sort of breaks the immersion. But what I do like is that the game doesn't take itself too seriously. There's a lot of dark humor, a lot of gore going on. This game is not suited for little children, but it is fun. Put out the lights in your room, put on headphones, and you'll have a nice experience. It's just not the greatest horror game on the planet. And I do appreciate Capcom taking the Resident Evil series into a new direction. The first-person view makes things a lot more scary, and They just have to lose the weapons, lose the crafting, and just focus on the scariness. Focus on making the game immersive. That is what I would like to see this franchise going. So that's it for me. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.
Stay right there, you little